So for my first episode, a topic that I thought would be really good to talk about is fear of judgment of others and low self-esteem. It's something I still struggle with to this day. Always worried about other people think of me, and that's something I've been really trying to work on and push past. And self-esteem's been an issue all my life as well, and I know a lot of people struggle with that. We're all the hardest on ourselves. So when I start my episodes, I usually start with reading out of one of my favorite books called Thriving as an Empath, 365 Days of Self-Care. And each day you pull open whatever date it is and you read the message for the day. If anybody wants to purchase this book, it's on Amazon. So today's message for July 29th, rejuvenate yourself with sleep. A simple, potent truth to live by is to rest when you are tired. Even short power naps can revive you and prevent you from getting run down. If you don't take these mini breaks, you leave yourself open to sensory overload and burnout. Life can wear you out even if you appreciate every moment. You need regular repairs for daily stresses. Sleep refreshes your body. Shakespeare's Macbeth calls it the nourisher and life's feast. It is as vital as oxygen, food, and water. While stress resides, your metabolism slows, your senses quiet, and your body heals itself. Sleep recharges the emotional center of your brain. It increases your memory and learning abilities and elevates your mood. It also keeps you youthful as skin cells regenerate and damage is repaired from aging and ultraviolet radiation. Getting adequate sleep is a necessary part of self-care. Know your own physical and emotional limits so you don't suffer from fatigue and overstimulation. Resting doesn't mean quitting. It gives you a breath so you can be clear and invigorated. So set your intention. I will plan to get more high-quality sleep and schedule short naps during a busy day. I am the sacred guardian of my energy level. So I like that. That was an important message because sleep is very, very important because, I notice even with myself when I don't get good sleep, it affects all other areas of my life. So definitely very important to get at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep every night. So yeah, that was our little message from Thriving as an Empath. And I have another book I started reading. I don't know if anybody knows Joyce Myers. I listened to her on Spotify. She's been very helpful during my journey as well. So my boyfriend's mom gave me this book and I started reading the little messages for every day in this book as well. So I wanted to share that with you guys. So today's message, July 29th, walk in love. A walk in love, esteeming and delighting in one another as Christ loved us and gave himself up for us, a slain offering and sacrifice to God. Okay, I don't think I had to read that part. It was a quote from the Bible. But the message is, Jesus said, if anyone intends to come after me, let him deny himself, forget, ignore, disown, and lose sight of himself, and take up his cross, joining me as a disciple and siding with my party. Living a discipled life means laying aside personal feelings, deciphering which choice is most important in God's eyes, and then allowing that choice to take preeminence over the others. As Jesus laid down his life for you, he's asking you to lay down your interests for his greater cause. Okay, so that was a cute little message. Just thought I would share that. So yeah, now we can kind of get into the topic a little bit. So like I said, we live in a very tough, judgmental world. And I think a lot of people are always worried what others think of them. Like I said, it's something I still struggle with to this day. And that's why I'm really big on the book, The 4 Agreements. If you guys didn't read it, read all Don Miguel Ruiz's books. They're very, very cool spiritual books. They're not long at all. You can read it in literally a day. And the 4 Agreements is something that I learned reading the book, and it's something I do try to live by. And we'll definitely be doing an episode on that. I'll get more into what each agreement is and stuff like that, and talk to you guys about it a little bit. But I do try to live by that, and I'm not fully there yet. But it definitely teaches you a lot. And one of the things is to not always worry about what everybody else is thinking of you, because if we constantly worry about what others think and what they're going to say, like, we're never going to live our lives fully to how we should, because we're always going to try to do what another person wants us to do and people please. I did it for so many years of my life. Just changed myself for so many different people just because I wanted them to like me and to feel validated, and they would have liked me either way. But the way my brain worked is like, it was always just do what everybody else wants you to do what you have to do to make everybody like you. And not everybody's going to like us in this world. And it's, like I said, it's something I still struggle with. I do always want people to like me. I'm very big on like peace and not arguing. But it's just unrealistic. Not everybody is going to like us, and no matter what, we just need to like fully be ourselves and live life how we want to live it. Because it's so much better, and I'm starting to get there, and it's been so peaceful just like realizing like, hey, I can be myself, and if somebody doesn't like it, well, screw them. That's their loss, and just kill them with kindness. That's something I love to do. If there's just somebody who's just like being very ignorant or rude to me, I just kill them with kindness, and I continue to be myself. I'm not going to let other people affect my mood, and that's something really important. So the world's not going to change. It's going to be harsh and judgmental no matter what we do, and all we have to do is just try to be one of those people who try to spread peace and love in the world, in a world where there's so much evil and hate. That's all we can really do, is spread as much love throughout the world as we can. And that's why I'm doing this podcast. And of course I'm worried, even doing this podcast. That's why it took me so long to record and actually put my face out on YouTube, because I was so worried about what people might say, or I've struggled with my weight all my life. Are they gonna talk about me? Sometimes I talk really fast. I have ADHD, and I was worried about people judging for that. But it's like, if I sat here and stayed afraid and didn't start this, then I would just be doing that just because I'm worried about another person. There's going to be hate. Even celebrities and actresses, they all get hated on. Not everybody loves every single person, and people that are miserable with their own lives and suffering and hating themselves, those are the ones that are going to talk bad about you the most. And we just have to try our best not to let the things that people who are hurting inside say to, misery loves company. So people who are hurting will try to hurt somebody that they see as happy and joyous and living a peaceful life because they're jealous. They want what you have. A lot of people that are like hate on us are people who are jealous. Deep down inside, they're jealous of something you have that they want. And that's something I've learned in time. And so just keep doing you, keep living your best life, and always be yourself. Because anybody who doesn't like you for who you are when you're being your real, genuine self, like, that person is not meant to be in your life. Not everybody is meant to be in our life. Some people come in our lives for just a season. We'll definitely talk about that on an episode as well. But just keep being you, and the right people who are meant to be in your life will come into it.